Hey guys, this is Metalhead Nation 1021, and today I'll be making a video on my collection of metal CDs as of October 25th, 2017. Okay, so the first CD I ever received was Metallica Death Magnetic, and my dad gave it to me probably 3 years ago, and great album. Probably Metallica's best recent album. Hardwired for me wasn't as good. I feel like this one was definitely more thrash-oriented and really went back to the 1980s. But Hardwire's still good. Anyways, the second CD I ever got and the first CD I ever bought myself was Slipknot, All Hope Is Gone. And I bought this at the local Walmart, and it was probably about $10. And the drumming on this album is absolutely amazing, and I definitely recommend it. So those were from a very long time ago, and there was a time in between then and now where I didn't buy any CDs. It was probably 2 years. Then, probably this summer, towards the middle, maybe July, I started buying CDs again, and one of the first ones that I bought was Death, Scream Bloody Gore, because I started really getting into death metal in January actually, probably in this year. And this album is absolutely amazing. Again, known as one of the first, if not the first, death metal album. So it's definitely a great album, and you all have probably heard of it anyways. It doesn't need any introduction. While I'm on the topic, I'll show you the rest of the death albums I've gotten on CD so far. I have Human, which is, the drumming's absolutely amazing. I think Sean is the drummer on that album. That was absolutely amazing. The double bass was extremely fast, especially for the time. Next, we have Individual Thought Patterns, which has Gene on drums, which is absolutely amazing. His double bass is extremely intricate, and I don't think anybody even compares with him in the 90s of like drumming style. He sounds like a robot, and it's just absolutely amazing, some of the things he can do. Then I have Symbolic, which out of all these CDs, they're all the reissues from like 2010 to 2015, I think. And this one is the only one that is a single CD. This is great. The songs are absolutely amazing. Like all death albums are extremely innovative, especially for the time they inspired so many people. And then finally I have Death's last album, The Sounds of Perseverance, which I will say is probably my favorite because just as I cannot believe the technicality on this album. Scavenger of Human Sorrow is just a perfect song. Everything in it is amazing, and I love it. I can listen to that 1,000 times and still find new things every single time. Anyways, with those over with, next I'm going to jump into CDs that I've received from bands. So first, just a few days ago, actually, my birthday was in late October, and I received this CD from a band called Depths of Chaos from California, and they were in a restaurant right around where I am, and I saw one of them wearing a shirt that had a Morbid Angel shirt. So obviously I went over and I talked to them, and it turns out they have a band, and they gave me their CD. Again, absolutely amazing, and for an underground band, the production and just the vocals and the instruments, it's surprising that they're not bigger because they're just absolutely amazing. Next, I'm going to show you albums that I got on the Summer Slaughter Tour, which I was lucky enough to go to this summer. I think it's the 15th or 10th anniversary, and it was great because they had bands such as the Black Dahlia Murder and Origin, and I got to meet some of the band members of bands like Angel Maker and Hate Diplomacy. And one of the things that I received, they gave it to me for free, was this sampler disc by Angel Maker. Absolutely amazing. I bought a hat by them. Their music is unreal. And then I also received an album from Hate Diplomacy, their demo, and it's really, really heavy, but also has great groove. There are a ton of slams on the album, so it's for like the die-hard slam fans, it's just perfect. And hopefully they're going to release a new album soon because I love that band. Next, these are albums I bought on the Summer Slaughter tour, and first we have Crater, which features some of the members of Origin, and I'm not sure what other bands, but this album is technical black metal mixed with death metal, and with John Longstreth on drums is absolutely amazing. There's a lot of really experimental stuff, and this is definitely an album that I listen to over and over again. It is great, and I'm glad I picked this up. Finally, from the Summer Slaughter tour, the day before, I was on the first day of the Summer Slaughter tour, which was in Pennsylvania. This was the day before Rings of Saturn released their newest album, and I was able to get this CD. And I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce the title for the life of me. I was able to get this CD for $6, signed by Aaron, which was awesome, and it's just absolutely amazing. Great job. Everybody on the stage they just played their best. It was such a great band to see, and I definitely would recommend this album because some of the drums and guitars are unreal. I know I keep saying that a lot, but it's true. I'm definitely happy with the albums I've bought. Next, an album I got pretty recently was Metallica Kill 'Em All, which is definitely a great album. The first Metallica album, obviously. Put them on the map in a way, and it's definitely, I got it for $7, which is pretty good. It's in great condition. It was used, but in great condition. The CD case is fine, and the drumming is absolutely amazing. I know a lot of people complained about Lars, but this album, you can't argue that the drumming is definitely really thrashy, and it was not bad at all. I love this album. So I'll be talking about the rest of the albums in part 2. Thanks for watching.